I've been lazy, man. I meant to get this voiceover out yesterday, and that didn't happen because I didn't record the voiceover. So now I'm putting it out today. This is Friday's session. I did a double with 335 touch and go bench, and I squatted first, but the squats went terribly. Only double with 500, which sucks. So the car talk I have is also from yesterday, which is Sunday. And then this is Saturday again. So this is 5:15 for a double, which is a PR with no sleeves. Yeah, so getting back into Olympic weightlifting, actually. And I've been enjoying it so far. It didn't start Saturday, it started Sunday. So today's my second day back into it. And I'll talk a bit more about this in the car talk, but it's something that I did in the past. You can go back on the channel. October and November, I was really big into it. Again, this is still Saturday. This is 280 for 7 pause reverse grip, by the way. Yeah. Anyway, Olympic lifting, something I had fun with in the past. Gave up because it was too frustrating, and now I'm coming back to it because I've just had that itch. I wouldn't say it was just frustrating. It was just kind of going stale, but getting back into it, and I'm having fun with it so far. I'm only 2 days in. This is yesterday, Sunday. Opened with some front squats. Hit a PR beltless 415. Really happy with that, and it was so easy. I went up to 430. I definitely should have had this. I don't think I braced well enough, but it's cool. It's the first day back into front squats in almost a month, so can't be too pressed about it. Already hitting PRs. And I did some snatch. So this is 175. My numbers are terrible, man. I'm not very good at Olympic weightlifting, but, that was number that I used to struggle with back in when I was doing this consistently. And this is actually a PR. I tied my old PR, which is 190, I think, and PR at my first session back. I haven't done fucking snatch in 4 months. So I'm happy with that. I just got to work on, the positioning because I'm trying to deadlift the weight up, and I'm not catching it well. And I'm, getting back used to the Olympic lifting shoes too. This is today, Monday. There's 550 belt, no sleeves. That's PR. I got to wear the Olympic lifting shoes because I need to break them back in. I'm not loving it. Hurts my feet, but it's cool. It's a necessary evil. And then here's a 290 clean and jerk, which is a fucking PR. So PRing both of them already without any technique work. So I'm definitely happy with that. Work on this as it continues. I got to be better with getting these videos out quicker. All right. Quick car talk turnaround here. Just because this one from this week took way too long to get out. So I don't just want to do one video a week. There's a lot of storage, a lot of talking about a lot of shit. All right, well, I don't know what it is. I've just been having this itch lately to get into some Olympic lifting. I've done it before. I did it late into 2024, like October, November, maybe even a little bit of December, if I remember correctly. And I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's just partially because my training's been strictly powerlifting since December. It's just been squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press, and variations of those lifts for the last almost 4 months now. I would argue. So I guess it's partially that, that's just getting a little stale. And also, just because I did enjoy doing it, I just got very, very frustrated and, with the stagnation in my progress in the snatch and clean and jerk. And I just needed to not do that for a while to kind of clear my head from, keep my brain really, because I was just so frustrated. It wasn't enjoying training. But for whatever reason, all this week I've kind of had the itch to get back into it, and I've just been like, nah, just stick to powerlifting, just stick to powerlifting, just stick to powerlifting. And then today it's like, you know, I actually really do want to do this. Pretty serious about getting back into it. It's fun, man. I kind of like the technicalities of it. I mean, that's a big deterrent for a lot of people is they're, you know, oh, well, they're so fucking technical that it's just not fun. It's so much technique work. You never really get, you know, just get psyched up and lift. And I mean, to an extent, I get that. But to me, the fact that it's so goddamn technical and can get so frustrating is what makes it enjoyable. I don't even really know, you know, if that makes a whole lot of sense. But I mean, you know, after doing competitive sports my entire life, it's just, you know, of course, once sports are over, lifting is the natural step for many people, many former athletes. And I don't know, there's just something about Olympic lifting that kind of brings back like that, like competitive nature to it. So, I mean, as for today's session, front squats and snatch. So I gotta wear the Olympic lifting shoes. It's very, very difficult to do Olympic lifting in not Olympic lifting shoes, and that is gonna cause my feet hurt already. You know, so I'm gonna have to just bear with that. I mean, if it was possible to do Olympic lifting barefoot, then I'd be giving it a shot. But it's not. It's possible, but you're handicapping yourself. So, and you know, so I guess first I got back into front squats. I haven't done those. It's been a long layoff. It's been like a whole month since I front squatted, and put the sleeves on just because it's so anterior loaded, and I'm not quite used to that. So I just wanted to give myself some extra support. And they did keep the knees, you know. No issues yet, knock on wood, because that you know, that was a concern for me, was like the tendon pain in my right knee here. No issues yet, but it's only the first session back, so knock on wood and take it slow. But yeah, I just wanted to go until I missed. Somehow I hit a beltless PR. I don't want to wear a belt with the front squats right now, because the reason that I'm doing them is because they have so much carryover to the Olympic lifts. So I want that like maximal carryover. I'm not throwing on a fucking power belt to do Olympic lifts. That's handicapping yourself just as bad as trying to do them barefoot. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, somehow hit a no belt PR. I don't know how, because I'm so out of practice with it, and I've been wearing a belt all the time. Hit a 5-pound no belt PR, and then I went to at 415. My former PR was 410. And then I went to 430 just because I thought, you know, 415 moves so well, I might have it. And it was almost there. I took a second attempt. It was terrible. So that wasn't there. But I think that, you know, the ceiling's definitely raised for front squat because I've gotten stronger with the back squat. So we'll see. We'll see how I can progress with that. I'll probably be doing more front squatting than back squatting for the time being, just because it has a bit more carryover. Then snatch. After 4 months of no snatching, I'm kind of surprised. I don't think I ever snatched more than 190. So definitely happy with that. Or did I snatch 200 at one point? I feel like I did like 200 as like a variation, like it was like a hang snatch or something. I think that's what it was, because I have such, like, I really, like, the most frustrating thing is I had a huge fucking problem with jumping forward on snatches, and it's still there, but I think that's a little bit because I'm not used to the heels yet, so that's part of it. But now it's just like the starting position. Like I kept fucking up the starting position because I'm used to keeping my shins vertical for deadlift, and I'm picking up something from the floor, so it just makes sense to me to keep my shins vertical. It makes sense to my body because I've ingrained that technique, and you can't do that on snatch. You gotta get your knees over the bar. So I missed a couple weights today on the way up, and even 190 before I got it because of the start position. So gotta work on the start position and work on the jumping, because that's bad. But I think I'll be practicing the Olympic lifts a lot more frequently than I did back in November. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that's my starting point is quite literally just like picking up where I left off, if not very, very, very close. I can't remember my best numbers, but yeah. Definitely still going to be training the power lifts. It's not just like I'm just going to be doing like squats and Olympic lifts, because I still want my bench to get stronger. And also when I stop training chest, it affects the upper body musculature a lot. I've never had big pecs. I still don't have very big pecs. I've been told that I have big pecs. I don't think I have big pecs. I don't think they look very, I mean, you can see in the fucking snatch videos, I took them shirtless. They're a very weak point in my physique, so I got to keep benching to make sure I maintain a good upper body. And then obviously overhead pressing is vital to, it's not vital, I'm sure there's some Olympic lifters that don't overhead press and they just like push press or just do jerks. Like, that's super fucking specific, but I think it helps. And then deadlift, I'll probably deadlift like 2 or 3 times a month. Like every other week I'll deadlift or something like this, because I don't want to deadlift very frequently when, that's going to be taxing on the Olympic lifts a lot, and I don't have a lot of time to train on the weekdays. So yeah, so that's kind of just like an update from where I'm at. Yeah, looking forward to getting back into this. The only concern I have is now I can't do my squats barefoot, which I was really enjoying, and it felt natural and healthy for my feet. So a little bit concerned with that, but small price to pay to spice up my training and do something that I've been having an itch to do.